This is the kind of people we are dealing with here. This is a candidate in is it Arizona? Arizona U.S. Senate candidate. A U.S. Senate candidate by the name of Blake Masters held an event, and a 73-year-old man with a Black Lives Matter shirt showed up. And look what these old fucks did to him.
Put down your phone. Put down your phone.
The old ladies are assaulting him.
Hey, no. Hey, get him out of here. Hey.
Remember, this is a public event for a U.S. Senate candidate.
Move. You know what? I'm a retired policeman. Your conduct is abhorrent.
I would hope that the cop was talking about the people that assaulted the man. But knowing the fact that we were at a Republican event, I'd say the cop was talking to the man. Yeah, we hear the cop's voice in the background. 73-year-old man who showed up at a Republican event in a BLM shirt is physically attacked and assaulted by Arizona U.S. Senate candidate. Assaulted by the candidate Blake Masters. So we're going to the Tucson Sentinel. GOP Senate candidate Blake Masters roughs up 73-year-old Democratic protester in Green Valley. Oh, this is the full video.
I'm gonna send you the big one.
Good job. What's that?
It's a GoPro. GoPro.
What does that mean?
GoPro.
Camera, sir. It's a camera. What up, Big Lou?
Was it a boat?
No. I do.
Did you pay your $10?
Oh, that woman was talking about, like, I hope his shirt is just a joke.
You don't have to pay. I paid.
Dark Raving, what's up?
You got a free, get in
How
free.
come everybody's lives don't matter? How come the unborn kids' lives don't matter? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it was them getting.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm gonna assume this is the dude that said he was a cop.
Why don't you put it on yourself, you murdering damn bastard?
Wow.
Exit. Don't film me. Get out of here. Exit now.
I think he also said fully vaxxed.
Otherwise, I'm going to call the police.
Yeah, you're a murderer. You're just like Biden.
You need to
Worry
leave.
about-
What?
Let's murder the children that are not born.
You need to
You
leave.
damn hypocrite. You ought to be ashamed of
You need
yourself.
to leave. Sir, you need to leave.
He doesn't approve of it.
You know, I gave him the benefit of a doubt earlier. I was like, well, there could be more to this. No. It was just them being dickwads.
Well, they can do it to us.
You need to leave.
No, I'm sick of their crap, Angie. They can come here and cause
They're the ones being aggressive towards him.
trouble with these people.
I think she said I could
Stupid
stay.
stupid
I am
vaccinations
Angie
and nonsense.
Anderson.
John Madden's going off the rails.
Angie Anderson and I are in charge of this event. You are not invited to this event. You need to leave now, or I am calling the police. So please leave.
The handout said that anybody could come.
And you
You don't
didn't-
have to pay the
It
$10.
does not say that at all.
right.
Please leave.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay the $10.
I asked you to leave. It's too late at this point. It's too
It's
late.
too late for you to pay your $10.
He doesn't get. He can't stay.
They called 911. You better leave.
They called 911 on him. These are snowflakes. Peter Jackson expected to ruffle some feathers when he showed up at a Republican event in Green Valley on Saturday wearing a Jail Trump hat and a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. What he didn't expect was to be on the receiving end of a right hook by an upset woman, knocked to the ground by a U.S. Senate candidate. The candidate assaulted him. And we've all already seen that doesn't matter in the Republican Party. Giaforte got elected even after he assaulted a reporter, so fuck. tossed into a breezeway where he laid on the sidewalk, injured until deputies arrived. He also didn't expect to be the only one cited in the fracas for trespassing and simple assault. He got charged by the cops. Of course he did. Peter Jackson is 73, a fierce Democrat, and if piles of letters to local newspapers are any indication, he isn't reluctant to share what's on his mind. After I heard about Saturday's dust-up, I went to his house in Green Valley and knocked on the door, fully expecting to be told to take a hike, but he let me in and was more than happy to talk, share his videos, and eventually trust that I'd be accurate if I ended up writing about it. Jackson isn't hard to figure out. He relished the Obama years, suffered through Trump's one term in office, and practically swoons at the idea of a Bernie Sanders presidency. Sounds like a good guy. He has never been politically involved. He says 38 years living in liberal Hawaii meant it wasn't really necessary. He saw an opportunity in Green Valley on Saturday night when he heard that more than 20 GOP candidates had signed up for a meet and greet kegger at Continental Shopping Plaza. It was sponsored by United Republicans of Green Valley and Sarahita and held in the shopping center's conference room. Jackson doesn't see the Green Valley group as typical Republicans, insisting they and their national counterparts are dragging the country back to 1930s Germany. It doesn't occur to Jackson that a lot of people see him as fringe too, although I pointed it out more than once. But that's the problem, is like the fringe of the left wants to give everybody health care, wants to make sure education is free. Like it's a false equivalency. Goal when he walked into the packed room was to bring a bit of sanity to the right wing, because right-wingers are morons. Given that the public was invited, he thought it was perfectly fine to show up. Went in hoping to be allowed to witness the event, listen to the candidates, and possibly share the video I was obviously taking. Post-event, I would like people to see that they're not rational people. They're really violent people. They're people Americans should be concerned about. It wasn't the only hyperbole from Jackson, but we'll get back to that later. I don't think it was hyperbole. I don't think it was hyperbole because it actually happened. They got really violent with him.